hope you guys enjoyed the scrimmage. I mean, it should be short for me to talk about. You guys can tell me what you saw, all right? So, no, we're getting into it. Like I told the team, we've been going at this a long time. With us only practicing 3 days a week and spreading it out, we're getting a ton of work done. We're getting a ton of meeting time, but it gets long. It gets long. We got one more week, one more really true practice on Tuesday. And then Thursday we've got one more helmets day. We have to go in helmets on Tuesday, and that'll be an on Thursday, That'll be an organizational practice, and we'll get some work done, and then have the spring game on Friday. But I hope you guys enjoyed the practice. You can see we're getting a lot of physical work in. The guys have been, we've been really, working at it on both sides of the ball up front to be better fundamentally, certainly defensively. You can see the strides we took today, the last 2 days. It's been like that, really good defensively up front, and it's a start. We have a long way to go, but I like the energy they're playing with. I like the confidence they're playing with. You can see we made some turnovers, made some big plays, and that's good to see. Offensively, been having a really solid spring. Last couple of days, like I said, defensively, I think we're making strides, but they're doing some really good things as well. So, getting better.
Denzel and Mike?
Denzel and Mike both have, Denzel had a funeral, and Mike, actually, his sister got married.
What does that say about your defense that they're playing so well without two of the kind of top guys that you
have? Those are two guys we sorely miss, So we need those guys healthy, but it's good to see other guys step in and get some reps, get some quality reps, and get better. So those guys have played a lot of football.
You feel like the last couple of days have been more what the defense is doing as opposed to the offense making mistakes out there?
I think there's always a combination of things, but there's more in. We really tried to stay basic and fundamental for a good portion of the spring just to get better, at techniques, just get better playing the game. Now we're starting to put more in, and we're executing it a little better. And we've been very cautious about, what we're installing, making sure we can execute it properly.
So you're using a DB full time now?
We're exploring. We're looking at him. He's only made that move, I want to say 2 practices. So this was just his second day out there. I want to get a good look at him. It's a double-edged sword. We lose a bunch of wide receivers after this year, and he's doing a really good job at wide out, but we're getting thin in the secondary, and he's just so quick. He has such great change of direction. He can run. So I wanted to look at him a little bit.
Looks like Tobias Gillen had a pretty good practice out there. What is he showing?
He did have a good day. I think what he is he's a hard-working guy that's important to him, and he tries to do his very best. Again, just like any of these guys, experience is a factor. The more you do, sometimes he looks real good, and sometimes not so good.
I saw you working a lot with Jordan Griffin one-on-one. How well has he picked up playing in the
Well,
ones?
we're overloading him right now, and so to his credit, he handles it very well. Playing that nickel position, you've heard me talk about it for the years. There's a lot to it, and he's playing corner. But I have a lot of confidence in him. He's a guy that just unbelievable work ethic, to be honest with you. Just a quality kid, and he's very talented. But just things that happen in there, it is experience, and it's trial and error at that position. So he needs a lot of reps, and he's been getting it.
Have you decided how you're going to structure the spring game yet, and what you're going to do to?
I believe, we talked about it briefly. We're going to look at it with numbers, but I believe I'm going to do it a lot like last year. Just put the ones and some replacements on one side, and the 2s and 3s on another.
Mark, in general, are you excited about the red shirts and what they might be able to do this year? The guys coming up from red shirts.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're in the spring. Everybody wants more depth. I would think every school across the country. We don't have everybody here. Some guys are getting more and more mid-year guys in, and that helps. But I feel like we have some good freshmen that'll contribute, and we need them to.
How much special team stuff are you going to do in the spring game? Have you decided on
It'll
that?
be just like last year. It'll simulate special teams, but it won't be. It'll be like the offense, just punting it, just so we could work the operation of the game. But we'll just keep the offensive team in there, punter and snapper, punt the ball, fair catch it, and then go from there. It'll be very basic.
Trying to get some types of punts.
Yeah, we are. We're trying. We're moving the pocket a little bit and letting them try to unload a little pressure from him, yeah.
A lot was made about adding a bunch of outside linebackers in the last recruiting class, but Jamar Watson played exceptionally well today. Is that something you're seeing consistently from the guys behind Denzel and Josh?
Yeah, we need, we can't play enough for those guys. Just Jordan Bonner tomorrow. We need to we need a bunch of reps. Those guys just experienced, just playing, good body types, good looking guys. They just need to get some reps.
Kind of like the nickel. Just need a lot
Yeah,
of reps.
exactly. Yeah, two positions I talk a lot about with how hard it is. It's the outside backer and it's the nickel, and really it's the same position at times.
Is Marquez giving you the type of energy, the type of focus?
He's doing some good things. Both him and Matt need to continue to pick it up. We need more production out of the nose, and we're pushing those guys to play better.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you.
Mark.
Thank you.